Mr. Monster. If I was John Hancock, I would buy a bunch of those tough sheds, connect them together, and make my own museum in my backyard. I mean, he literally has all the games he could possibly need. He just needs display cases. They can't be too expensive, right? If I had all the games he has, I would just turn my garage into a museum and pay people for admission. Then they can at least get a product of some sort. They can walk around and look at the history of all these different collections of video games. And not many people have put together all in one spot. Like his game collection is admirable, although he's gotten a lot of games through sketchy means and people just giving stuff to him, he has all the material it takes to put into a museum together. If people are willing to go to a carnival and see a freak show for a couple bucks, then people are willing to go see a bunch of old video games collections put together and put on display at someone's house or backyard, and they're in their homemade museum. A game shed. Not a museum, but like a big shed? I don't know. Like it would depend on how much room he has at the house. If he has like a lot of acreage of land, if he doesn't have a lot of land, then it just look kind of weird because neighbors would see him like building something and might actually be kind of an eyesore. Might be kind of an eyesore. Um, I don't know if it would have the same appeal as a museum. Shit. Game shed. Maybe he could market it like game shed, right? I mean, you know, I just don't see it. I just don't see him actually building this and going to sleep in his house while all his games are outside. I mean, to me, like unless he got some armed guard or something, because I'm imagining maybe sometimes he might actually sleep in his game room. He might have a cot down there. Because I just don't for various reasons. I mean, I could see it, Mr. Monster, if he really wanted to make the museum, but let's remember here, you know, it's really just kind of a con. He has no plans of making the real museum, because let's say, his plans are, what did he say his plans are? To get private funding. Private funding for John's game museum. No. So, yeah, I like how you give him credit that actually, he's taking it seriously, but he's really not taking it seriously. I'm serious. He probably like goes to sleep every night laughing. Game museum. I think it's gonna happen, and then he starts crying. I want a game museum.